What is going on, guys? Healy here, and today San Diego studio just did a live stream on who the top 5 players are rating wise at each position in Diamond Dynasty. These are Diamond Dynasty ratings, so the overalls are going to be a little lower compared to franchise ratings. A lot of these guys in franchise are going to be close to 99 overalls, so don't get too mad on the total overall for these players. Let me know in the comments section down below what you guys think of some of these ratings, and if a guy got snubbed, let me know who got snubbed. We're going to start off right away with starting pitchers. At number 5, Chris Sale. He had a little bit of a down year last year. He is an 88 overall to start off the year, 97 stamina, 92 Ks per 9. Hits and walks per 9 in the 70s. He still has the same pitching repertoire. At number 4, we have Justin Verlander. 4 pitches, fastball, slider, 12-6, and changeup. He's starting off the year at a 90 overall. 91 stamina, 88 hits per 9, 91 Ks per 9, and 76 walks per 9. I'm just saying the main stats. Home runs per 9, don't do anything in 24 online play. Don't worry about that if someone has a low home runs per 9. Coming in at number 3 is Garrett Cole. He had a fantastic year last year. The card art will be updated when they can get a picture for him. This year, he has a changeup. Last year, he only had a couple fastballs, a slider, and a knuckle curve. Changeup is included on this card, so that is good. He has 90 stamina, 88 hits per 9, 95 Ks per 9, and 70 walks per 9. Coming in at number 2 is Max Scherzer. 92 overall to start off the year. 5-pitch repertoire, includes a cutter, 93 stamina, 91 hits per 9, 99 Ks per 9, 75 walks per 9. This guy is disgusting. And then number 1 is Jacob back-to-back Cy Young DeGrom. Another 5-pitch repertoire. He's a 92 as well. So him and Scherzer both have the same overall. He has a 93 stamina, 89 hits per 9, 92 Ks, and 80 walks per 9. Sticking with the pitcher ratings, we're going to go over to the relief pitchers. This position starts off with a gold. It's going to be Liam Hendriks. Only has a 3-pitch repertoire with a fastball, slider, and curveball. 25 stamina, 85 hits per 9, 98 Ks per 9, 69 nice walks per 9. The only problem is he doesn't have a changeup, but we'll have to see how dirty his slider and curveball is. Coming in at number 4, Ken Giles, 84 overall, so he is going to be on the Diamond Watch to start off the year. 88 hits per 9, 97 Ks per 9, 67 walks per 9. Does have a slider as his main pitch, and then a 4-seam and a 2-seam. So his pitching repertoire, not so great. Probably just an investment option to start the year. The first diamond for relief pitchers is Aroldis Chapman. He is an 85. He has a 4-seam, a slider, and a sinker. No changeup, so that hurts him a lot right there, but he does have a sinker, which could make him like Zach Britton last year. 102 hits per 9, 109 Ks per 9. Walks per 9 is at 43. His control's at 65, so might not be able to find the zone as well as other guys. So he can throw hard, though. That definitely helps. He'll be able to hit 102 consistently. The number 2 relief pitcher in the game is Kirby Yates. 87 overall. Fantastic year. He has a 4-seam, splitter, and slider. 93 hits per 9. 109 Ks per 9. 75 walks per 9. Those are great stats. His pitching repertoire is pretty decent. He did have a 2-seamer last year. No longer on this card. Only 3 pitches. And then number 1 is going to be Josh Hader. Josh Hader was fantastic last year. His repertoire, though, in-game, not so great. Doesn't include a changeup because he doesn't really throw it. He doesn't need to. He has a 4-seam, slider, and 2-seamer. 109 hits per 9, 109 Ks per 9. Walks per 9 is a little low at 54. Home runs per 9 doesn't matter. Like I said, So it'd be cool if he could get a changeup in the game, but we will have to see. Catcher position. This is a pretty weak position rating wise. Starting off at number 5 is going to be Mitch Garver. 80 overall to start the year. His hitting stats are ridiculous. Contact's a little low at 62. Does have 80 versus lefties, but he does have 88 and 90 power. 52 vision. His fielding is garbage. His speed's just okay. So, you want to use him for his hitting? Go ahead. You might suffer a lot defensively. Might need a defensive replacement. Sticking with poor defense, Gary Sanchez is the 4th best catcher in Diamond Dynasty. 54 and 52 contact, 88 and 90 power, vision's at 49. Does have a strong arm at 89, fielding's at 65, and blocking's at 66. So similar to Mitch Garver, got to use him for his offense and deal with his poor defense. Wilson Contreras is going to be the 3rd best catcher in the game at 81. Offensively, pretty solid, nothing spectacular. He does have 84 contact versus lefties, which I guess is great, but all his other stats are just decent, above average for a catcher. His fielding is at 55, 70 block. Just like Gary Sanchez, he has strong arm. Speed is 61, so one of the fastest catchers in the game. But another one where you have to decide if you want the hitting and poor defense. Number 2 is Yasmani Grandal. So he has pretty decent hitting stats. Contact's a little low. Switch hitter. Power is one of the best for catchers. Vision's okay. But he's great at fielding. 89 fielding. Only 61 arm. But with the new perfect meter for throwing guys out, you might be able to throw out guys more often than not. Reactions at an 86, 83 blocking. So defensively, he will be great. One of the downsides is his 6 speed. And then the number 1 catcher is JT Realmuto. JT Realmuto is the number 1 catcher and the only diamond catcher in the game. Hitting stats, pretty meh across the board. 65 and above for everything besides power versus righties. Fielding's okay at 75, but he does have 85 blocking. If blocking is as great as they explain, that'll be huge. And he has 91 arm. 75 speed is the fastest for a live series catcher, and he does have the best arm at 91. So defensively, he is gonna be great. At first base, starting off at number 5 is Anthony Rizzo. 83 overall to start the year. His hitting versus righties, pretty decent with 80 and 72 for contact and power. Versus lefties, he's okay. 61 contact, 67 power, 82 vision, which is good. His fielding is silver, so 74 fielding, 69 nice arm, 78 reaction, 21 speed. So he's a decent all-around type of player. Matt Olson is also an 83. Yeah, 83. Power is there, 94 and 80 power. Contacts there for righties versus lefties. Will struggle a little bit. Does have the best fielding at first base, though. 90 fielding, 94 reaction. So he will be great out there defensively. And then that power helps out a lot. 36 speed, so pretty decent. But you're going to hit tanks with him, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Paul Goldschmidt is another 83 overall. And he's pretty decent hitting wise. Versus lefties, he rakes 80 and 91 for contact and power. Versus righties, 74 for both power and contact. Vision is 51. Fielding at 74. Reaction is 75. Speed is at 42, so he's gotten a little slower. Used to be one of those quick first basemen, not anymore. The first diamond of the first base, none other than Pete Alonso. 103 and 106 power. That is amazing. Contact's not bad at 68 and 60. 43 vision, 64 fielding, 65 reaction, 40 speed. You are using this guy to hit tanks. He is going to be a great start to Diamond Dynasty. Might not invest into him right away because he's only had 1 year under the books. He does poor to start off the year. He could enter that gold territory as he is an 85 overall. So be careful with that. And then the number 1 overall first baseman is Freddie Freeman. First righties, 90 and 81 contact versus lefties. Pretty decent with 70 and 72 for contact and power. Vision is 67. His fielding's all around average. You get silver fielding there. And then 39 speed. At second base, we are starting off with Gleyber Torres. I know he is going to be playing shortstop, but he played second base for majority of the year. So he could get a position change once the game launches. 74 and 75 contact, 85 and 88 power, 60 vision. That is great for a second baseman, especially the power. He does have third base and shortstop if you want to play him there. His fielding 62, 68 reaction, does have decent arm strength at 76, 40 speed. So great hitter. Defensively, he's a little iffy. You're going to have to make a decision just like the catchers if you want to use that great offensive guy with poor defense. And number 4 is Jeff McNeil. This guy rakes. He has 94 and 86 contact. His power is 67 and 47. Vision is at 85. He has nice fielding. His arm strength's okay, but he does have great arm accuracy. His reaction's at 72. 51 speed. This guy can play pretty much anywhere. The corner infield options, and he does have corner outfield options as well. Sticking with 83 overalls, Ozzy Albies. Versus righties, he's okay. Versus lefties, he ranks with 109 and 73 for contact and power. Vision's at 77. His fielding, silver, so he does have 77 fielding. Weak arm at 49. He's at second base, so it doesn't necessarily matter. He has 73 speed. Hopefully he can hit better against righties this year so he can get up to a diamond. DJ LeMahieu is going to be a gold. Number 2 second baseman, and he's an 84 overall. 80 contact versus righties, 109 versus lefties. His power is 51 and 69, 84 vision. Fielding is great at 86. His arm's a little weak at 51. His speed is 43. He can play any infield spot that you want him to. And then number 1, hit those trash cans, boys. Jose Altuve is an 85 overall. Great contact with 90 and 95. Power's a little up there, 67 and 75. Vision's at 83. His fielding, okay. 60 is average for stats. So Jose Altuve is pretty average for fielding. And he does have nice, some good speed at 73. Now this position is loaded. We are moving over to third base. Starting off with Jose Ramirez, 85 overall, can play any of the infield spots and left field. Hitting wise, he's just okay. Some 60s and 70s. Vision's good at 85. Fielding's okay across the board. 70s, 61 speed. So this guy is just okay across the board. He is going to be pretty average. He does have switch hitting. So shout out to Jose Ramirez. Nothing really stands out with this card. Matt Chapman is an 85. He does have decent power with 75 and 79. Contact and vision a little weird. Fielding, though, the best fielder in the game at 99 fielding, 99 reaction. He does have 87 arms, so he'll get everything pretty much at third base. 65 speed. Last year he had some nice speed. He did get downgraded just a tad, but he is number 4. Number 3 is Alex Bregman. Does have 100 contact versus lefties, 84 power versus righties. He's okay. It's in the 70s. Vision's at 82. Fielding is okay. 76 arm, 81 reaction, 54 speed. You can play him at first, short, or left field. Rendon, the new Angel, 88 overall to start the year. Just like Garrett Cole, you will get some new card art. Contact-wise, great. 93 and 91. Power, he does rake against lefties with 90, 82 vision. His fielding's just okay at 73, 52 arm, 81 reaction, 43 speed. He's going to be a great hitter. And you can store him at second base if you want to. And this brings us to our number one third baseman, which is Nolan Arenado. 99 contact versus lefties, 99 power versus righties. Not bad as well, around the 80 mark. 76 vision. Fielding is a diamond. He does have 90 fielding, 99 reaction, 31 speed. So similar to Matt Chapman, fielding wise, and this card rakes. 91 overall to start off the year. The last infield spot is shortstop, and starting off at number 5 is Marcus Semien. Hitting wise, okay. He does have 80 contact versus lefties, 76 vision. His fielding's pretty decent at 80. Does have good arm accuracy. His arm is garbage. His speed is at 65. Xander Bogaerts is also an 83 overall. His fielding is garbage. He does rake at shortstop, though. If you want, you can play him at second or third. 85 contact, 77 versus lefties. Does have 64 speed. So this guy rakes offensively. Defensively is a liability. Trevor Story is going to be the first diamond we talk about at shortstop. 85 overall. He can play second or third. He rakes against lefties with 91 contact and 87 power. His fielding is 85, 90 arm, 86 reaction, and 83 speed. So this is going to be a great defensive guy, and you're hoping you come up against a lefty pitcher so that you can take advantage of those attributes. The cover boy, Javi Baez, is an 86 overall. He can play shortstop, second, third, or center field. Just like Story, he rakes against lefties versus righties. He's just okay. Diamond fielding at 92. His arm is 98. His reaction's 95. So I'm probably going to get him just for the defense. The defense this year seems to be a big factor. So Javi Baez excels in that department. 73 speed, so that is pretty good. He had like 81 last year. A little disappointing that it got lowered. And then Lindor, Francisco Lindor, 87 overall, the best shortstop. Just like Jose Ramirez, average across the board for hitting stats. Pretty solid no matter if you face a righty or lefty. Fielding is an 87, reactions an 86, arms at an 80, 56 speed. So this is Mr. Reliable at shortstop, and he's a switch hitter. Left field now. This is the only position that does not have a diamond. We're starting off first with Tommy Pham. 82 overall. 72 contact versus righties, 89 versus lefties. So contact's pretty decent. Fielding's okay. Speed is at a 75. Joey Gallo is considered a left fielder. He is number 4, 83 overall. Great power with 102 and 104, and his defense is great this year with 81 fielding, 97 arm, 95 arm accuracy, 85 reaction. A little slow maybe for the outfield at 59 speed. That fielding is great, especially on the lower difficulties. Vision won't matter. That contact won't matter as much. Joey Gallo is going to be glitchy. Another 83 overall is Juan Soto. His defense really holds him back. Like I said, 60s average, so he's just a little bit above average for fielding. Rakes against righties with 80 and 90 contact and power. And his speed is a 53. Number 2 is a gold this year. He started off as a diamond last year. Giancarlo Stanton. Rakes against lefties with the 90 contact, 104 power. Does have 88 power versus righties still. His fielding's okay. Dipped a little bit. His arm is still there at 81, and he has 58 speed. And then the best left fielder, technically, JD Martinez. Same overall as Giancarlo Stanton. This card rakes in the 80s versus righties, 109 versus lefties. His fielding, though, terrible. His speed, not great for an outfielder. So this is going to be one of those guys where you take the defensive hit if you want to play him in left or right. Probably going to be a pinch hit bat for a lot of people in ranked seasons start off the year. Terrible defensively. Center field now. We're coming down to the end. Starling Marte is going to start us off at center field. He is an 83 overall. Hits well versus righties. Versus lefties, he's garbage. His fielding's okay. It's 65. Does have a good arm, though, at 94. He does have 79 speed. George Springer is going to be the 4th best center fielder at an 85 overall. Hitting stats are pretty decent across the board. Fielding pretty much the same, just below 80 for a lot of them. And he has 70 speed. At number 3 is going to be Ketel Marte. He's probably going to play some second base now that Starling is out there. He does have center, second, short, left, and right. Rakes. This card slaps, man. Great contact, some decent power versus lefties, good vision. His fielding's pretty serviceable, and he does have 60 speed. At number 2 is Ronald Acuna. This card is going to be great. Hitting stats are pretty decent. Vision's a little low. Fielding's okay. He does have 96 arm, though, which is amazing, and he does have 86 speed. Pretty much a 5-tool player in the game. And then our number 1 center fielder is Mike Trout. 95 overall. This guy is great. 90 contact versus righties, 112 power versus lefties, 83 and 88. His fielding is 85, 89 arm, which is probably the highest it's ever been in MLB The Show, which is great. 85 reaction and 80 speed. That card looks disgusting, and he's going to be just as expensive as other years. And then right field, which is probably the most stacked position in the game. We have Bryce Harper starting off at an 85. Power is pretty decent. Does have good arm accuracy in the outfield. He has some nice speed as well. So this card's going to be good to start off the year. Aaron Judge. Probably the best defender in the game with 95 fielding, 97 arm, 99 accuracy, and 99 reaction. His power is great. This card is going to be a great pickup to start off the year. Mookie Betts is starting off the year at an 89 overall. Great contact. His power is just okay. Vision's at an 80. Similar to Judge, 97 fielding. His accuracy is at 99, reactions at 99. He is slower than Aaron Judge, so probably might choose Aaron Judge over Mookie Betts, but Mookie Betts does have the better contact and vision if that appeals to you. Christian Yelich is the number 2 right fielder. Rakes. This card destroys first righties and lefties. His fielding is super weak, though. I would not recommend playing him in right field at all. You got to store him in left field. Does have good speed and stealing, though, with 75s across the board for that. Yeah, would not play him in right field at all. And then last but not least, Cody Bellinger, 90 overall right fielder. Him or Mookie Betts are going to probably play center, so this could change. Contact's pretty decent. Power's great, and he is a great fielder with 90 fielding, 99 arm, 92 reaction, 76 speed. You could toss him at first base if you want. That's going to do it for the top 5 ratings for every single position. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you click that like button. Subscribe down below if you are new. And there's going to be 2 videos on the screen right now. One of them is going to be my most recent video. The other one is going to be a random video. Click on them if you have not seen them already. This is Healy, and I am out. Peace.